So what's up everyone, it's Peter and welcome to this week's DONGS. So to start, I haven't watched a Korean drama in a long time. The last Korean drama I think I watched was Beethoven Virus. I think that's the name. But I was watching Arirang this week and I saw that Choi Ji-woo was promoting her new drama 두 번째 스무 살. The title translates to 20 again, basically, and the plot of the story interested me. It reminded me of the show Younger, if you haven't watched. That was before I created DONGS, so yeah. But if you watch Younger with Hilary Duff, the plot is kind of similar with a divorced mom trying to find a job on her own and trying to be young again, basically. I watched a lot of Korean dramas when I was a teenager, so it's kind of weird going back. But then I thought this was especially interesting since the times have kind of changed. So the show addresses infidelity and divorce, and it also talks about youth unemployment and school corruption. And then there's even some mentioning of gender equality. But yeah, if you're looking for something to watch, I'd recommend watching that. Just bear with the first 2 episodes. Her son and her soon-to-be ex-husband are kind of annoying. Also in every episode when Hanoda remembers her past, it seems like Kim Gun-mo's 잘못된 만남 always plays, and that's a throwback for me, so I'm always wanting to jam every time I hear it. And lastly, the show's phone sponsor is LG G4, so everyone who holds a cell phone in that show is a G4, and it makes me really want one now. And then moving on to America's Next Top Model. This episode was very to me. I don't really like the photo shoot, but go Nile. The funniest part to me was when Mame and Hadassah were fighting in the bus, and the camera kept pointing at Ava putting on her makeup. I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed that. And then when Ava got kicked off, I thought it was really funny when her slideshow was all pictures like this. And then on Project Runway. The Project Runway gods have finally answered my prayers. Blake is gone. But in Blake's defense, when it comes to not knowing where the vag starts, I don't really know where it starts either. When I stumble upon porn, I scroll really fast and then I just look away. And then on I Am Kate, this week's episode is more lighthearted than the previous episode. I can't believe they edited the episode to make it seem like Chris was gonna show, but it ended up being that she will show in the next episode. I felt so tricked. And then on Candidly Nicole, we all know the show is staged, but I can't wait for the next episode. I can't believe she utilized VH1 to get the Basketball Wives and Big Ange and New York and all these VH1 reality stars to appear on her last episode. So it's gonna be epic. It totally reminds me of 30 Rock and how I utilized NBC's resources and other channels to make the comedy even better. Very smart. And then moving on to comic books, I finally read Midnighter #4. I must say that the Lucas, Trent, and Grayson team up is A+. I think DC trumps Marvel when it comes to gay superheroes, because I think DC has gone further when it comes to telling stories and not just having characters come out. Marvel's behind in that. But yeah, Marvel's gay characters are more twinkish. It feels weird saying that when it's not referring to porn. Furthermore, I love the jokes and the artists they use in this issue. I hope it continues on. I think Steve Orlando's doing a really good job in this, and I hope he sees this, and I hope other people really support and buy this so that he can continue writing great stories like this for DC. And then in A-Force issue #4, we finally find out who is sabotaging the peace in Arcadia. And then I like this one beautiful scene with Singularity, and actually a lot of the panels in this issue are very pretty. I actually enjoyed this issue more than I thought I would. And then in Silk #7, I'm not a big fan of the artist they use in this issue, but we finally see that Cindy Moon has found one of her family members. So it's yeah. The plot in this issue is kind of weird because New York City is in peril because it's getting destroyed by this other crashing bubble thing. Yeah. However, in this issue, we see Cindy be more of a heroine and not just fight a villain. So it's nice to see her being a hero in more than one way. Also, if you happen to read Silk, supposedly there's a Pokemon Easter egg in every issue. Well, I had a lot to talk about this week, so hopefully this video doesn't end up too long. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media sites. See you next week. Peace.